Do you know anything about a certain Dietmar?
Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really
Sailor,
thinks
what
that
news
orky
from the
charm
mainland?
loves him. Oh, nothing
I wouldn't
new,
let it on
sir.
within 500
Zombies,
yards of my loving
skeletons,
nature.
You know the story. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess
Heard
of
anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet?
Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
One of your Mims or Dietmar make off
No,
with a
he didn't. He
package.
drove it straight to the pub and back.
What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewheres. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private. If he hasn't already escaped, that is.
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it on within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect competence, you know. So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature, innit?
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Still thinking about exploring the beach? You're free to go, though we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts, so we won't be able to back you up.
So civilians aren't allowed outside the gates.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs put on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Open the gate, please.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I think you're lacking. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
Don't worry, I can take care of myself. Open the gate.
Plenty of fish in
I
the
certainly
sea.
hope you know what you're doing, Source Hunter. Right, open her up, Legionnaires.
Look alive, my good man. This gate'll be short work for a well-equipped contingent of orcs. Slimy, reeking...
On second thoughts, finding Dietmar can't wait for now.
Still thinking about exploring the beach? You're free to go, though we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts, so we won't be able to back you up.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rot. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Maybe we should talk to the fabulous guy about Tom.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Steady, boys, steady.
We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my back.
Aim straight. Aim true. Arrows by the dozens. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Aaron has as many Francis as the man with many cheeses.
They say he's privy to ancient...
How fares your first quest, hero and hunter? Fabulously exciting, I'll bet.
Oh, Friar.
About this Tom fellow.
This batch is only hours.
Who? Tom? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave kid, smart as a tack. He'll prove to be a wonderful addition to the family yet.
Get it while it's fresh.
You're to hunt down the automaton in the cave, remember? Oh, I had so hoped...
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realise that reward honey won't be lining your pocket.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which...
Mendius did not seem to remember much about Tom.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Let's go and help Belinda.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Heavenly herring.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with...
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
Never thought I'd see Syciel in such dire straits. This here's one of the oldest cities in Rivellon.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments. By the filed teeth of Sulumar Soul.
Ah, you have come. Yes, that is most satisfactory. Begone, brittle mask of age. Hear me now repeat the words of Brittletooth, the child snatcher of Carador. Come, play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play, play, play!
About the assistance you asked of me.
The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as herring the horror harlequin. But, like the serpentine stalker hisses before the stab, hush now. Darkness, darling. Hush, hush, and listen to my tale.
The elves of Gandavum, they lived in peace. Oh, yes. But one night, when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kazuldagar beset our city. They cooked and ate and burned every last one of us. The light of dawn never saw an elf of Gandavum no more. All undone. Every last one of us. Except for me, the midnight rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. But death shall not find me. Oh no, not until every beast of Kazuldagar has been bled. I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now is almost over. By Kala, Lady of the Last Gaze, I swear it is almost done. Only the very last one of the Kazuldagar still eludes me. The crowning kill that would seal its fate and mine alike. I have tracked her down by the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Colour the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade. And yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine satisfaction after long, long last.
So my target would be Victoria, a girl orc.
Yes, Victoria. She is the one whose heart must be held in hand, the heart around which the fingers of that hand must clench and tighten until its choking flesh bulges with blood and its beat slowly breaks. The orcs of Gazuldagar, they knew my name. Oh yes, by the bite of the roving rattler, they knew my design. And so they sought to save their last, an infant, she who was to be queen. To no avail, oh no. Years, how many I know not. Years I searched, and now she has been found. Her name is that of a woman, her employment that of a civilized being. But by the fork of Barbara Man-Eater, she is nothing but an orc, a cyst of nature, one of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumoured womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow. Victoria. Librarian, daughter, adopted child of Cecil, Mayor of Sicile. There is bloodlust in you. I can feel it. Let it out. Set it free. Undo the last of the Kazuldagar. By the breasts of Sishara Goatsucker, give me my revenge!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
He is as much a savage as those orcs. And how is Victoria guilty of her tribe's crime if she was but a babe at the time?
She may not be guilty, but she'd have committed the same crimes had she grown up among her own kind. It's inevitable.
You do not know that.
In the night, by the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! By the filed teeth of Sulumar's soul shredder, the end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
We should talk to Victoria and warn about this mad elf that is trying to kill her.
Pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind.
Fuck you.
on now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
Greetings, traveller, and may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation?
What revelation do you mean, exactly?
What's in a name, dear friend? For we all begin equal in the Conduit's eyes, and only through great deeds may enter into her inner ring. You mean you haven't heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye.
What do you mean by the one way?
Whatever happened to that troop of
For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. There, among her followers and friends, dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way.
Tell me more about this conduit.
She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess, where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess. Go on the path to the righteous, my friend. Forget not that the conduit has great plans for you.
He says he's an immaculate. But I thought they'd been banished after the death of the Source King.
Immaculate. Haven't heard of their kind, but I don't like the sound of them.
Money won't be lining your pockets.
Another one for the collection.
Well, you're all right. But that doesn't solve the
They
mystery.
say he's privy to
Nothing
ancient
for
and
it but to keep
arcane
looking for more
secrets,
clues.
the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend. Ah, what have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Sicile. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a chisel's edge. And my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? Well, you're exactly the person I've been searching for.
You've been searching for someone.
That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component. Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore. Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by inch.
About the Fabulous Five.
So you've joined up. You've sworn to share in our adversity and our bounty alike. Oh, you've made my heart soar. I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house rates. Come now, let's trade. Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemies as a member of the Fabulous Five must face. Well, never fear. I have everything you need.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
I am Anna, jewel in the crown that is the Fabulous Five. I've cut 1,000 throats and baked 1,000 bread rolls, stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and, with my pockets full, helped her reach enlightenment. When the day comes that I die, the gods will evacuate the heavens to make space for my formidable collection of designer slippers. But haven't we wasted enough breath with chit-chat? Come now, why don't we trade instead? A member of the Fabulous Five can't well be seen with those playthings you call weaponry.
Don't you want to venture forth, hand in hand, like you said?
Ah, darling, that was so long ago now. Who can remember who said what after all this time? What matters is the here and now. And in this moment, I promise to give you the best deals on adventuring equipment you'll find in all Sicile. Well, you are a member of the eminent Fabulous Five, after all.
About my first assignment.
I hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave. I'm sure you'd like to equip yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you? Come, come, I have everything you need.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
I'm sorry, I'm not actually familiar with you.
What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty? Why, I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the Distis. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case. And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by SideQuest Monthly, 3 years running. Well, well, you're far from my caliber, but who isn't? It's good you're eager, but let me give you a word of warning. Aim for my spot, and your career in the Fabulous Five will meet a most unsavory end. Ah, you'll be dealing with Ahu's little abomination, will you? I'd go myself, but I'd fear I'd end the fight before anyone else got in their licks. If I don't leave a few crumbs for the newbies once in a while, they'll accuse me of stealing the spotlight, you see.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
Someone wants Victoria dead.
Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book? That seraph of the library? Outrageous! Hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Sicile, you have my permission to take drastic measures if need be.
I've joined the Fabulous Five. Let's discuss the assignment they gave me.
Oh yes, the Fabulous Five. Aren't they simply fantastic? I'm sure they'll get the job done in no time, especially with your expert hand lent to their cause. That machine Ahu built is an abomination. It must be stopped at all costs. I bet the wizard himself could provide some advice regarding how to destroy it. He's the mad scientist who crafted it after all.
I met your pet, Maxine.
Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulking about the place.
I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend, my eye. I've always been more fond of cats myself.
The mayor has given us permission to stop Eglander.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours for the sea.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for fire.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Oh my gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Sorry, milady. I came by way of a magical pyramid and I didn't know where I would end up.
A magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house, before the divines punish you for your aberrant ways. Out! No!
If she
you
soaks in
please!
flower stink much
This
longer,
room is
dear will smell
private.
this lady from a field away. I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
All right, comrades.
Don't
Nothing
just
to see here.
stand there.
Let's clear out.
Go.
Give the lady of the house a
Away
little
with you.
privacy.
What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No, if you please! This room is private. Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you! What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No! We'll have none of that, you hear? Out! No, if you please. This room is
Careful,
private.
comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
Don't just stand there.
That doesn't belong to us, you know.
What are you still doing here? Begone!
Overzealous? No such thing when it comes...
Out! No, if you please. This room is private. Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you! What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No, if you please. This room is private.
Striking it rich!
Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you!
Pay the big change on your book for the wheel of the good stuff. Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
We should tell the crazy captain about Evelyn.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine almond bear. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scratch off.
A good day to you.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those bolted embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those bolted embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those bolted embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Hi, Mr. Head Honcho Legionnaire. The Source Hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And?
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam. Oh, what now? Oh, still not finished with that sorry matter? It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicile. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher.
A certain Evelyn has been mentioned.
What is in her diary certainly seems to implicate she dabbles in sorcery. Well, you're supposed to be the source hunter, aren't you? Go hunt some source!
Who made him captain?
Embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruit.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About this! To the barracks! Not!
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Fortune! Ha! He's to be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great!
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the like of which I doubt he could even fathom those things.
We'll have none of that, you hear?
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! Here I wait for thee in the dark. Yes, yes. Have you made the orc feel the black and biting cold sent her toward the gangling grip of the greedy grey? By the filed teeth of Sulumar Soul Shredder, the end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
This elf is too dangerous. We have to stop him.
Hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments. The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
A poisonous kiss!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! By the filed, drain you to the last straw, soul shredder. The end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleed.
Seven, aid me!
Death is at hand!
Another innocent has fallen.
He tried to kill Victoria for no reason. He was not innocent.
Target practice? What kind of lunatic could see a living soul as such?
Sigurd's beard was a find!
I was really hoping to find something better.
fortune!
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the
Heavenly herring! Delicious dogfish! Yours for a scrap of gold each!
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the...
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? And you killed that maniac? Oh, this isn't exactly my idea of justice, but better him than my sweet daughter.
Demonology for
The knight in
dumbbells.
see-through armor.
I need
Princess
something more
Buttercup
advanced.
with the blushing bottom.
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
Esmeralda
The
does
first
have
edition
to get a friend.
to be discovered in this library.
Fudge! You killed him. I had so hoped no more blood needed spilling, but I suppose it is not for me to judge your actions. The sun that is your chivalry has dissolved the dew that was Eglandir's hate. May the gods bless your heart and shield your soul from harm.
Demonology for dumbbells. I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising. The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? Demonology for dumbbells. I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising. Demonology for dumbbells.
Who placed this book here?
I need
A volume
something
of
more
poetry
advanced.
among novels?
Is there no
Rack.
new book to be
Mayhem.
discovered in this library?
Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
No, this
Teleron
isn't
will
the
have to pay yet
grimoire
another
I'm looking
fine.
for. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Stentiken. Esmeralda does have a
No,
propensity
this
for
isn't
all
the
things
grimoire
naughty,
I'm looking
hasn't
for.
she?
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising.
Who placed this book here?
No,
A
this
volume
isn't
of
the
poetry
grimoire
among
I'm
novels?
looking for.
Rack.
Is there no new
Mayhem.
book to be discovered in this library?
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking
Esmeralda
for.
does have a propensity for all things
The
naughty,
Encyclopedia
hasn't she?
Daemonium. I know it by heart. No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Pseudomonarchia
Kaj'Dinor.
Daemonum. And the
Brief
first
history of
edition
sorcery
too.
still hasn't been
Most
returned.
promising.
Teleron will have to pay yet another fine.
Demonology for dumbbells. I need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia
here?
Daemonium.
A volume of
I
poetry
know it by
among
heart.
novels? Rack. What mayhem. Kaj'Dinor.
The Lesser Key
Brief
of
history of sorcery
Sadakandras.
still hasn't been
What
returned.
nonsense.
Teleron will have to
The
pay yet another
Pseudomonarchia
fine.
Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promising.
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom.
Demonology for
Esmeralda
dumbbells.
does have a propensity for all
I
things
need
naughty,
something
hasn't
more
she?
advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? Demonology for dumbbells.
Kajdanor.
Ah,
A brief history
I
of
need
sorcery
something
still
more
hasn't
advanced.
been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet
The
another
Encyclopedia
fine.
Demonium. I know it by heart.
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentiken.
Demonology
Esmeralda
for dumbbells.
does have a propensity
Ah,
for all things
I
naughty,
need something
hasn't
more
she?
advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something
this
more
book here?
advanced.
A volume of poetry among novels.
The Encyclopedia
Rack.
Demonium.
Mayhem.
I know it by heart. The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense.
Kajdanor.
The Encyclopedia
Brief history of
Demonium.
sorcery still
I
hasn't
know
been
it by
returned.
heart.
Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where has the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little
The
legs in
Lesser
the night.
Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Kajdanor.
No,
Brief history of
this
sorcery
isn't the
still hasn't been
grimoire I'm
returned.
looking for.
Celeron will have to pay yet another
The
fine.
Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry among novels? Urak! What mayhem!
Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia
Who placed this book
Daemonum.
here?
And the
A
first
volume of
edition
poetry
too.
among novels?
Most promising.
Urak! What mayhem! Volume
No,
1,
this
Volume
isn't the
2.
grimoire I'm looking
Where's
for.
the third one gone?
The Encyclopedia Demonium.
Sometimes I think these books
I
sprout
know
little
it by
legs in the
heart.
Kajdanor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
Demonology for
Celeron will
dumbbells.
have to pay yet another
Ah,
fine.
I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? Demonology for
Volume 1,
dumbbells.
Volume
Ah,
2.
I need
Where's the
something more
third one
advanced.
gone?
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
Sometimes I think these
And the
books sprout
first
little
edition
legs in the
too.
night.
Most promising.
Kajdanor. A brief history of sorcery still
No,
hasn't been returned.
this isn't the grimoire
Celeron will have
I'm
to pay
looking
yet
for.
another fine.
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking
Kajdanor.
for. The
A brief history of
Pseudomonarchia
sorcery still hasn't been
Daemonum.
returned.
The first edition
Celeron
too.
will have to pay yet another
Most
fine.
promising. The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
Kaj
And the
Dinor.
first edition, too.
A brief history of
Most
sorcery
promising.
still hasn't been returned. Theleron will have to pay yet another fine.
Demonology for dumbbells.
Volume 1,
Ugh.
Volume 2.
I need something more
Where's
advanced.
The third one gone?
Is there no new
Shut
book
so.
to be discovered in this
Sometimes I
library?
think these books sprout little legs in the night. Who placed this book here? A
The
volume
lesser
of poetry
key
among
of
novels?
Sadakandras.
Oh, rack.
Ugh, what
Mayhem.
nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Kaj Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Theleron will have to pay yet another fine.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising.
Volume 1, Volume 2.
Demonology
Where's
for
the
dumbbells.
third one gone?
Ugh. I need
so.
something more advanced.
Sometimes I think these books
Is
sprout
there
little
no
legs
new
in the night.
book to be discovered in this library?
Below. Thanks for watching. This is the end.